a couple more things about the plans about what is going to come. So, what we're going to be working on, this is all of the plans that I have for all of the guests who will be coming here from Dance Moms. And this will include the children, additionally, the dancing students. So the next, so the very first one from Dance Moms is, who is it? Drum roll. Chloe. And for Chloe, face picture is a long line, a very rectangular shaped cubby space. And we're going to be taking off Somebody Told Me, which is a trio that they did in, spoiler, season 2, episode 12. Also, and this is kind of off season, it's not Christmas time, it's not winter, but because of the elegance that you see, the sophistication that you see with that unseeable, like you're not being able to see them perform on stage, unseeable crush-like feelings that you see from ballerinas and dancers. And these are part of the reasons. But I think that, watching the Dance Moms, I think that you cannot see that since you get to know them personally and you look at completely other sides of it. Now, so for that, we're going to be, for Chloe, seeing usually blondes, usually your professional, elegant dancers, preferably ballerinas. We're going to be singing to a couple of songs from the Nutcracker. And we're going to be adding in Clara, and Chloe is a dancer, a professional dancer, so she will be dancing to some of those. And she will be Clara, and either Kathy or Abby will be choreographing her dancing in the land of the snowflakes and everything that goes on with the Nutcracker. So I think that she will really enjoy it. It is off season. It's going to be summertime. It's not going to be wintertime. If this was November 15th, then it would make a lot of sense. But so anyway, and then we're going to have Nia come in, which is going to be a resemblance to Iridessa from Tinkerbell, voiced by Raven-Symoné. Iridessa in look of hair, skin color, and we're also going to be singing to several songs, making them chorally beautiful from the Tinkerbell movie. In addition, we're going to be singing Down by the Dessa, which is Down by the River, which is an old song that I'm going to be recreating from Let Them Be Groweth, and I'll Do Anything For You. So, if I was Magellan, then I'd sail right up to heaven and find you. It's true. If I was John Lennon, then I, see the world, all that kind of thing. So we'll learn that, and here's what I suggest to you, is that you go in and you hear that song. You hear that song, I'll Do Anything For You. Maybe there's Somebody Told Me in addition, because the lyrics are just really wonderful. The singer, those pop star, lyrical, modern, contempt singers I'm not too much of a fan of, but the song and the message and the lyrics are gorgeous, using historical individuals and trying to prove a point of, what they all have in common, all the things that they did. So we're going to be having that. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I want to bring in. We're going to be bringing in Maddie. And one of the songs that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing one of, her best solos that she did. whatever that may be. I really don't know yet because that's way in advance. We'll also be doing a song called Heavy Rain in Libra Season. And that is a song where, oh, wonderful, Libra season weather, late September through October. Reason being, Maddie's birthday is September the 30th, September. And so I'm so excited for September weather, and I'll brave and go out there, and but I constantly feel heavy rain, and I'm trying to get past that fear. Oh, and here's another person that I want to bring in. Here's another person. Maybe even before her. I'm going to bring in Kendall. And we're going to be doing songs from Kendall that include her solos, her best solos. We're going to be singing a song called Patagonian Mountain, which goes off of Asphalt 8 Airborne, remember? And that goes off of one of the images of Patagonia. And if you go into that level and, when the car is racing on top of that mountain, and when it's facing, one direction, and I'll show you, what the pictures looks like. So go in and play the Patagonia. When you get up to that snowy mountain peak, Snowy Mountain either facing west or south, I believe, toward like the dark side of the mountain to the mountain. That's the images that you want to look for, because that's also what customs are involved in. Now, in addition, we're going to be doing that, and we're also going to be doing songs from Frozen and Frozen 2 and Sagittarius season. Remember the nostalgia that I had for December 13th, December 14th. And may I remind you, following that Amenton guest, it is going to be her daughter. We're going to have Christy come in sometime again, that way we can really take her seriously and get to Meryl Streep resemblance. There's just so much distractions, there's so much unsimilarities, that I just don't feel that heavy resemblance. But her daughter will be coming, and we're going to be singing songs from Frozen 2. I have come up, I told you this way back in February, that there would be a song, it's called Salvation, and it is an extension off of the original Frozen. The original Frozen movie, where Elsa is on top of the mountain, and I hope that you've seen the Frozen backwards, it's kind of funny, where she created her castle, she has her ice power, she doesn't know how to stop him, because she doesn't have true love in her heart, and they're, really dangerous and powerful, and she tries to protect everybody, stay away, social distance, shut the gates, social distancing, quarantine, and that really play hand in hand. And so that Let It Go song, especially with that piano entrance on the Dark Mountain, which will also be part of it. So, where is my salvation? So it's going to be in minor key. But the song is really called I Can't Live on This Dough. I can't live on this dough. And the dough is a metaphor for life, status, living this way. Living in this situation. So I will come up with all of that, jubilation, exultation, salvation, all of it. So I'll come up with that when we get there. I might even have Kendall go after Chloe. And that should really be everybody. That should be everyone. Now, if there's any more questions, feel free to ask them to me. Otherwise, I just want you to put all of that out there. Thank you all for being attentive with me, paying attention.